Dalen here with the Montana Outdoor Reset YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be out here improving this bushcraft shelter that's obviously dilapidated and fallen down. We're going to do a thermal setup in it with a clear viscaline overlay, so it'll be like a really hot sauna in there. It's going to be really awesome to upgrade this thing and make some improvements on it. So, let's get her going. So when I originally built this shelter, I used this limb to hold this up so it wouldn't fall over. And now that the ground has thawed out and frosted up a few times and we got some heavy snow and I haven't been up here in quite a few months, it's all changed. Now that I got it tied back together, put a cross beam on it. Well, we're getting a little closer. We got the bed back in, all cleaned off, all leveled out, restructured. Got my A-frames on the ends all rebuilt. Now we just have to put the thermal blankets in there, get those set up. That way it radiates all that heat back in there. So we got these thermal emergency blankets. This is what we're going to be putting back in the back of that. And tonight, it'll reflect all the heat off the fire right back into the shelter, so it'll be really warm. Well, I got all my reflective foil in here for my radiant barrier. All along the back. Now I'm just going to get my plastic lined all the way across the front, get it rolled up. That way I can lay it right down the front of that and keep all the wind out. That'll get my, basically a big window into my shelter. I set it up that way, just tuck it in, so when I leave, I can pull all my stuff down and get out of here and just clean up the whole campsite. So there's no reason to tie it in or do anything else. That'll hold it all night. Got my fire ring all built. Got it all set up. Just gonna go head up and collect some wood now. So I got a little more wood to go pick up. I got these. I'm gonna be making a chair tonight. And it's gonna be all my bigger logs that I burn. And then I got some stuff that I gotta split up a little more than that just for overnight and in the morning when I cook breakfast. So a little winded. I've been hauling a lot of wood, cutting a lot of wood. I just gotta go get the rest of it. Today in my bag, got my little teapot. Make tea and coffee in this. A little snack for when I get hungry. Got my dinner for tonight. I got my potatoes, I got my meat, my butter, all my seasonings, all my cookware in here. Got my pancake mix for pancakes in the morning. The spot I'm at up here, it's probably right around 6,000 feet in elevation. Beautiful creek drainage through here. So, come over here. This is a really good spot. You got plenty of water. And this comes out of a spring probably about, I don't know, a quarter mile up this valley. Hiked into it last time, but good source of water. Plenty of food around here to eat for animals if you had to be stranded out here. And tons of downfall. Good sources. Trees, they're dead all over this place, so really good firewood. Good place to build a shelter. This is what the backside of it looks like. So it's built all up into these trees here. And it's built into 2 dead trees. So everything I cut down were all dead standing trees. Most of it. A lot of it was laying down, but just a nice spot up here. Kind of give you an idea. Shelter, and then up here is where I get all my firewood. You can see everywhere I cut up. So. Won't run out of firewood, that's for sure. Should stay plenty warm tonight. Got a nice comfortable chair. Enjoy the rest of my night. So let me get that fire going. It's starting to get cold. My hands are a little bit frozen. It's hard to work in the gloves, so just get stuff done while you can. Get this fire going and then get warm. So I got my flint, my steel, my jute, a little more jute in there just so I can get it going. I got some bigger twigs on my chair, some smaller stuff to get going. So let's see if we can't do this in the cold. Set this down here. char cloth. Let's see, here's my sharp spot. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna get dinner started here. Cut up my potatoes. We're gonna do a hobo stew kind of thing. We're gonna have some beans, some potatoes, and we're gonna have some ground up hamburger meat in it with some seasoning. It's just gonna be a really good warm dinner for tonight. My gloves are soaked. I gotta dry them out. Set them up over the fire, get some heat in there. Got my food cooking. Got my plastic down. Get some of that thermal heat in there, or that radiant heat. See how that goes. Melting some snow off my logs. Got my other logs over here. So we got the dinner almost all cooked there. Just got shelter all set up, wool blanket, sleeping pad. Got my sleeping bag, and then my bivy cover. It's just waterproof, windproof, just keeps you a little warmer at night. And then I got my pillow all blown up. So that'll be my setup for the night. Be able to stay nice and warm. See what this grub looks like. Oh, it smells amazing. Looks amazing. Potatoes are soft. It's gonna be a delicious meal. Fogging up the camera, it's so good. This is a good one if you ever want to try it. All you got is hamburger meat, potatoes, some beans, some seasoning. I put a little oil in it and about half a stick of butter. That is quite the warm, delicious treat out here in the cold. Well worth trying. Well, now dinner's done. I'm gonna get up, go do the dishes. Just gonna prep a little tea. This is a huckleberry tea. So these are just filled full of water up to the breather tube, and then it'll just percolate right up through there when it starts boiling. And you can do your coffee or your teas in this. It's really nice, small, compact. You can take it anywhere with you. Gotta have your honey. Well, since there's a nice fire here, I figured I'd tell you guys a little story about last week when I was out filming for, which could be out now. I do believe it'd be out now. So anyways, I went up to the creek bed and it was all dried out. But I went up there and I planned on staying up in that creek area and fishing. Well, that didn't happen. So there was no water in it. There's still no runoff way up there in the mountains. It's a dry creek bed. Usually it's 6 foot deep, 10 foot wide, decent fishing in there. And long story short, I got out of the vehicle. I went and hiked over to the creek. I went to go walk up the creek bed, and no pistol, no bear spray. It's all in the vehicle, in the pack. And yeah, it was just one of those things. You just get out, you're gonna go check it out. And I walked about 100 yards down the creek bed, just kind of figuring out what's going on down there, kind of intrigued myself to look at stuff. And about 10-15 feet away from me, there's like tall woolies along the creek. You can't see outside of it. And all of a sudden I hear boom, boom, and then you hear that's a bear. I don't care if it's a black bear or a grizzly. Usually it's a black bear that'll do that. But yeah, I look like the road runner. I took off. I didn't have my camera, nothing. I was just gonna go check it. That happened, and all I could hear is the rocks just scuffling under my feet. Just got some deadfall that was across the creek, and I just bombed over it. I got out of there. I was like so shaken. I was like, oh no. I was like, the only time I don't have my pistol or my bear spray on me, and ironically, that's the time that, I mean, I don't know if I would have ran the other way. More than likely, if I had my stuff, I wouldn't have. I would have drew my bear spray, started backing out slowly, but I didn't have nothing. I skedoodled out of there. I was not going to take the chance, but yeah, so it was funny. I got back to the vehicle, sitting in there, and my hands just shaking. I was like, well, you know, that's about how it works. The time you're not prepared for it, that's the time it's going to get you. But I figured I'd just share that little story with you. It was a little nerve-wracking, nevertheless, but the rest of the trip went good. It's all on the video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a pretty good one. So the setup I have, I went and put the emergency blankets all over the top, and then they drape all the way down the back. So inside, all the way down the back of the shelter, and inside, that's what you got. It's just a sleeping area, your plastic. I've always been interested in doing one of these this way, just see how warm they actually stay. And when you're sitting inside there, you can feel all the heat just radiating right into there. It's actually pretty interesting, but it does work if anybody cares. Got my toesies all wet. Gotta get them dried out. I don't want them to freeze tonight. Well, it's getting pretty dark. Loaded up the campfire. Put on about 12 logs on her. We'll see if she keeps warm all night. Get some embers in the morning, maybe. Some hot coals. Time to call it a night. Get in bed. So I'm all set up in the sleeping bag. Getting ready to go to sleep. Fire's building out there. You see it through the plastic. So, should stay nice and warm in here tonight. And get some sleep. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day rebuilding the shelter. So now it's nice and cold. It's probably about 20 degrees. A little snow here and there falling, but I'll see you guys in the morning for breakfast. Oh, good morning. It was a little cold last night. Oh, a water bottle. She's frozen. You can see. There she goes. A little slushy. That's what you always want. Nice cold, icy water in the morning. Get up, get that fire going. You know it's cold when your shell liner freezes between your sleeping bag. So I got all this ice in here. This is my waterproof liner. So a little cold last night. I was warm, but it's just cold outside. Sleeping bag does its job. I set the wood up around there like that because it's all covered in snow. Just helps it melt. Dries that wood out a little bit. Lets this fire go. Start burning a little easier, especially in these cold temps. It's a little harder to get a fire going in the morning when it's this cold, but you can do it. Got my pancake mix in here. Got a little water in it now, just mixing it up. Getting ready to cook those pancakes. Get some good breakfast, something warm. Steak and eggs would be good right now, but that'll be for a later day. So I just moved those coals underneath here, get this plate nice and hot, and it don't take long. Oh, usually you can cook these pancakes on here if you just pull the plate off after it gets hot, and then it don't destroy it. Put a little oil on it. And I made this pan so these handles, if you build it this way, you can get the pan hot and these handles will still stay manageable to where you can hold on to them. So it makes it really nice. You don't want to be fighting the hot pans and trying to get stuff done while you're cooking. These pancakes are Kodiak pancakes. They come in like a black box with Kodiak bear on them. I don't know if you get them at Costco or where you get them, but you can almost eat them like a cookie. They got such good flavor. Highly recommend them. A little test drop. I think they're almost starting to freeze up on me out here. It's so cold. Get these off, get some syrup on them. Best way to have this stuff, nice and hot. I've already ate like 6 of these. Ate that whole bag. Figured I'd video these ones. Figured I'd save the best for last. I don't think you can get a better pancake mix for just adding water. Got a lot of flavor. Like I said, you can just eat them without syrup even, and they're just really good. Just gonna get it a little warmer here. Let this fire burn out. Get my feet warm. Toes are starting to get a little cold. Pack up the rest of my stuff. Relax by the fire for a little bit before I head out. Well guys, that's the end of this one. Got the fire dead out. Be taking my trash out. Took everything off it. It's just the original structure now, just wood. I always take all my stuff out with me. It's kind of a pain to pack it in and out, but it's worth it. Don't leave junk behind. So with that said, I appreciate it if you stayed this far. I have a blast doing these. Last night got a little cold out here. Like you seen the frost in my bag, everything else. But It's gonna be a good day. Today it's supposed to be in the 50s, possibly sunny all day. A little different than yesterday with the snow on and off, but all in all, it's another good day here in Montana. So, till next time, see you out there. Coming home, kids. See you in a few. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like to see more like it, check out our YouTube channel, The Montana Outdoor Reset. And thanks again for watching.